Princeton chose the Affirmators Tarot deck today. I have my 2 grandsons hanging out with me. We're going to have a sleepover. So they're entertaining themselves while I'm here with you to pull your cards. So let's see what we have going on at this time. Okay, we're going to put that deck aside. Let's pull out this one's Quentin's choice, the Heart and Hands Tarot. All right. What is the message today for the love and peace and happiness? Try here. What is the message for their overall love, peace, health, wealth, and happiness? For their highest, lightest, and brightest good. Yes, please, and thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. For some people, destiny is a trap. For some people, destiny is delightful. What's that ongoing, long-term outlook of how you see yourself? Okay. Let's see what's happening in your physical experience. The Black and White Tarot. King of Cups. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. Masculine energy. Putting love in action. The heart on his forehead is making me, coming from a place of love. What he does, he comes from a place of love. Why is this King of Cups here? The Ten of Swords. That's the final answer. No use in thinking about it anymore. We've reached a conclusion. The final answer. Somebody knows it's not necessarily, action is more than just what the hands do. Action is a lot more. Yeah, action is a lot more than just what the hands do is what I'm seeing, because these hands are sliced and diced in this Ten of Swords energy. I heard it's done. It's already done. Six of Cups. What's done? Returning to the past is done. Returning to the past is done. The past is the happy resolution to things from the past. Reaching some enlightening conclusions about emotional burdens from the past. Finding some resolutions. To emotional situations from the past. I heard now that that's over, you can experience a lot more pleasure. Finally, having healed emotionally about a soul connection that you had before, you reached a major conclusion about a relationship that isn't here no more. Come to a point of, this is like where you get the closure that you need. I heard anywhere where, why are they showing me this King of Cups right here? What was that guy's name that he was a cult leader and he had everybody drinking the poison Kool-Aid? That one? They showed me that. But whatever their poison Kool-Aid is, ain't nobody drinking that mess. I heard nobody's drinking the poison Kool-Aid. So somebody's gossiping, somebody's maliciously gossiping, but it's not getting anywhere. I heard consider the source, consider the source, consider the source. Nobody's gonna believe what the gossip and the hate that they say. Anyways, I heard especially when they meet you, they're gonna know that that's just hate talk, anti-love energy, however they describe it. They have their own way of describing it. So don't worry about it. Somebody just did a desert rose ceremony. That's very specific. Somebody just did a desert rose ceremony and the braids in his hair are standing out. Why is that? Tell me more about that in the comments. But his braids are standing out real strong. And then, of course, I've worn braids a lot lately so I can see for myself. But this isn't just about me. What's that? Okay. Somebody's seeing a counselor or receiving a healing treatment about their third eye chakra. This is the Six of Cups, but there's only 5 cups here. This is a 6 of Cups, but I only see 5 cups here. So in this, the only other real main, there it is right there. I see it. Look, it's a memory. It's a memory. It's a photo in the middle. Yeah. Okay. But look, now I'm looking at this. This is an old record player. This looks like my daddy's old record player. And he used to have lights around where the old record would go. Yeah, it was really nice. And it had the little light right there, so you knew it was on. Ah, yeah. Are you sitting around reminiscing to some music, some good old-fashioned music? I heard, well, I like my chicken fried. Cold beer on a Friday night. Pair of jeans that fit just right. And the radio on. Somebody really likes their country music and loves that song. I see the King of Wands over here. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy. So this is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces with Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Okay. Let's see what else. 8 of Cups, moving on, letting go, releasing, detaching, emotionally detaching. Moving forward to go get something that feels right. Following your passion. What else? Princess of Swords. And you want to know, this Princess of Swords right now is saying you want to know how they're doing, what they're doing. They're moving on. If you're a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces especially, and you're wondering what that Leo, Aries, Sagittarius person doing, they're moving on. They're moving on. Or are they? I heard, or are they? If you're getting readings on the next, just so you know. Okay. What else? This skull is standing out screaming death. The skull is up here with the moon. It's got a skull in the center of it. The end. Moving on. Closure. I heard I got the closure that I need. I got the closure that I needed. And here we have the 5 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. And there's the 3 spilled ones and the 2 that are still standing. And I heard no use in crying over spilled milk. No use in crying over spilled milk, huh? All right. I'll just shuffle this over here on my lap. somebody is moving on and somebody else is like thinking about them. Somebody's getting readings on a past lover. You wanting a reading to know if your past person is coming back. Doesn't look like it to me. Looks like they're moving on. They'll wonder about you. I heard if you bump into them, they'll speak. They'll say hi, how you doing, or something like that. But that's it. How I'm seeing this off of this card, I can't really tell you, but I see an interracial couple. I see an interracial couple here. Yes, I can tell you how. It's not coming through physical vision. I know that. Yes, I do. Okay. Somebody said they were going to move on, and they really are moving on. Somebody said they were going to move on, and they really are moving on. There's somebody here who put an end to something, could be having some happy memories, nostalgia, reminiscing, playing it nicer. I heard be careful about playing it up like better than it really was. Okay. All right. We have the Affirmators Tarot. We're going to go ahead and see what else wants to come out about this experience. So that's the black and white of it. Those cards are black and white. And what I saw was the black and white of it. Okay, so this would be the good and the bad. Somebody here, you can have these feelings and you can work on releasing the past, or you can go out there and try to entertain yourself in the world. I heard, and try to entertain yourself in the world, and then still ain't going to be able to really run away from the thoughts. I'm hearing that. And so, you know, at least if you sit with the feeling and the emotion that you're expressing, that you're sensing, experiencing right now, this helps you to resolve the past issue. So go ahead and let it fall until it falls dry, till there's no more to cry on it. I heard till there's no more to cry on. So somebody here could be stuck between decisions: stay home and cry, okay, or wherever you're at and cry, or get out and try to distract yourself. I heard if you go out and try to distract yourself from sitting with the emotions that you're feeling right now, all you're going to find is yourself still thinking about the same thing that you're trying to run away from. You're going to be still thinking about the same thing you're trying to run away from. And then on the sidebar, I just heard, yeah, no matter, you can run away all you want. You can leave, you can run away, but wherever you run to, you're going to find yourself there. So just sit with yourself for a minute. And that's what this energy is telling me right now. Like, so you have an option to try to run away from what's going on, or you can sit with it, sit with your feelings, sit with what you know, reach some conclusions, understand why you feel the way you feel, and release it and let it go. I heard and cry it out till ain't no more tears left to cry. But somebody really doesn't want to do that. Why do we have why do we judge crying so much? Why is crying judged so harshly? Can somebody help me understand that? Is this your thought? You know, why do people judge crying so harshly? Crying is a very healthy thing. I once read an article that talked about people who cried while watching movies tend to be more sympathetic and more empathic, okay, more connected to understanding what's happening in the lives of others, even if it's just movies that they're crying at. But yet and still, so society, you know, that's a big joke, crying at the movies. You know what I'm saying? So there's something there in that. Let me see, what else can you show us? What we have down here with this King of Cups energy? What's going on? What's going on? Starting here. That one's just stayed in my hand. Practically flip yourself over. We have temperance, patience, divine timing, alchemizing situation, learn how to work with the emotions. Like I said, so this King of Cups, the reason I said sit with it is because this King of Cups is sitting up here and he's holding his bowl. It looks like a giant bowl of ramen right now. Right now it looks like a giant bowl of ramen, but no, this is like sitting with it. Sit with it like it is a giant bowl of ramen, I heard. And eat it up. I heard, and eat it up. Eat what up? Eat all those emotions. All those, eat those emotions. Eat those emotions. No, not by food. No, not by food. It's process the emotions. When you eat something, you consume it, then it can be processed, right? So that's the vibe. That's the vibe. Is sit and process these emotions. Okay. Be happy during your wait. This is about being happy during your wait. Temperance is a twin flame energy. Somebody you feel connected spiritually to. This King of Wands. That's my twin flame. I heard that's my twin flame. Okay. 10 of Swords. You could do so much. You don't have to be there physically. Is it that you reached a conclusion that there's nothing you could do to help? I heard you never helped me. You're right. You're absolutely right. And I'm recognizing that I've never helped you at all. All those times I thought I was helping you, I had never helped you at all. Damn, 10 of Swords, clarifying 10 of Swords. You cannot make this up. I'm glad that I pull cards live. I'm glad that every recording and every word is live. There's no editing. There's no cuts. There's no room for mistake. 10 of Swords, 10 of Swords. Done and done. Done and done. And in this one, it's like all the luck to run out on that situation. That's done and done. I heard to the max. 10 and 10. Conclusions are being reached. Maybe conclusions in two important matters. Two important matters of concern for you. Are you reaching the conclusions in them? Yeah. 6 of Cups energy. What's with that? The Magician. The Magician. Thinking about when this was your wish. I heard thinking about when you wished that this would happen. Thinking about when you wished you could reach these conclusions. Even if you're on the twin flame journey, you got to understand that the twin flame journey has a lot more to do with you and you than it does you and them. And that twin flame energy is to help you do this type of processing in some of the areas that you really haven't wanted to look at. So if you feel twin flame energy, this is not about the other person as much as people who feel that energy would like it to be. It has so much more to do with the same one who recognizes that they have that type of connection. Okay. It is for somebody, this is a high level soulmate connection that either you guys have finally reached an agreement and you can move on from that subject, or something is finalized here. There could even be a breakup in this. This could totally be a breakup happening right now. But this is definitely, I'm feeling like somebody here, there's a breakup from a long time ago. And it's like, finally, it's like, you know how there's a statute of limitations, right? In regards to legal experiences. This is proceedings. I heard proceedings. This is about a sort of statute on limitations on an energy in your life that has to do with this King of Wands over here. Okay. So let's look deeper. What's up with this King of Wands? What else can you show me? Reveal some more. What else is there in store for the love and peace and happiness tribe? I know there's a great reason why we need to listen to this today. It's not just to dredge up the past or old wounds. I heard it's an acknowledgement. It's acknowledgement of where you're at and what you're doing. The moon. The moon. Okay. With the 8 of Cups, we have the world. The world. And with the Page or Princess of Swords, we have the 9 of Pentacles. Wow. Okay. Bottom of the deck is the Star. I heard no regrets. No regrets about the past, because it all gave you so much valuable information. It gave you so much valuable information. Okay. Definitely confirming an ending here with the 8 of Cups in the world in the center up here on that side of the table in this King of Wands energy. Moving on, leveling up. That's great. And they're showing me those soul connections where even if somebody else isn't consciously aware, when you bring a healing energy into the interaction between you and them, Like, for example, y'all have an issue between you, right? And you just can't see eye to eye. But instead of fighting about it and bringing drama into it, this looks like a situation where we're just going to let it go now. We're just going to, we're just going to let it go. You could have, I see somebody who said what they needed to say, made two major points. At that point, somebody else is, well, ain't nothing else to be said about that. I see these hands, there's a specific experience here where this was about what somebody did and what they didn't do. They walked away when they had the chance to do something, okay? And then this one was how you realize that, I'm hearing you realize that the betrayal was your own expectation in that situation. They were meant to walk away and you needed to process that. Okay, they were meant to walk away. They were meant to get walked away from. Temperance in the moon. So where you were here in patience and healing energy with the temperance, alchemizing the situation, trying to making lemonade out of the lemons that life handed you. Somebody else over here was in a lot of confusions, a lot of emotions, a lot of things still misunderstood, a lot of misunderstandings. I hear a lot of misunderstandings in the past. I see that you're the one with this double 10 of swords action over here. Like, you're the one that just reached the conclusions, and they decided they needed to move on too. I feel like this person could be looking back to you. If this person, so let me say it a couple different ways, because I'm seeing it this way, where depending on if this person ended up dealing with these emotional stuff that they got going on that is causing them to have, as we all do, our own perspective in a situation, right? So, but somebody here, their perspective was pretty twisted, right? Twisted because it was through so much hurt filter. So they were looking through, or anger filter, or whatever there was in the past. It was through the filter of the past. They can't look at this situation as a filter of the past no more. Now they got to find out where they're at on their own. Okay, I heard with that 9 of Pentacles. Now they got to find out where they're at on their own. That's what's in front of them. Are you going back home? Are you going back home? The 6 of Cups and the Soldier, return to the past, blast from the past, looking at old memories, looking at old photos. Magician, okay. Happier times, finding pleasure in your power to choose differently now because you made some final decisions and you cut some stuff off. You reach some conclusions about connection. Are you where like both sides really just feel it, like that's okay, I'm good, just walking away? If this person hasn't helped themselves with the third eye chakra was coming out earlier, huh? Yeah. If this person hasn't been paying attention to what they receive spiritually, they're going to find themselves, in other words, if they're not understanding the lessons from the experience and the interactions and being able to reevaluate their own role that they play in things, not just always pointing a finger outward at somebody else, then I see this person kind of being stuck in a cycle. I see a cycle that repeats because this 9 goes to 18, which is a 9. So I'm seeing like an endless loop. And that, interesting, keeps bringing them back to the 8, walking away. Keeps bringing them back to the 8, walking away again. So it's like you can stay in this cycle. Every time you get it, you're just going to, it's like every time you go through the same experience, you get really freaking good at it. So I heard you don't know that. You don't know that part of the reason why. So you've been wondering, why do I keep going through the same thing? Because every time you go through it, you come out more empowered. You come out more able to create on your physical plane. You know, your soul is enhanced every time you go through this experience. You are more authentic. Thank you. You are more authentic and more authentic in your personal empowerment, your divine authentic empowerment every time you go through this, because you keep approaching it with that energy of love in action, and following through with the business. So somebody here, you really feel like you keep going through the cycle. Why? Maybe you've been wondering, why do I keep going through the same cycle? Why? Because every time you grow, you expand, you gain. So you're repeating the process. You're repeating a process here by choice. You're repeating a process by choice. Every time you go through this process, you reach more conclusions. Here's the thing. You're getting to a point where you're not going to want to go through this process anymore. You're going to look for a new process. I heard because this process has begun to lose its luster. So you're ready to go a different way, do it a different way type of thing. Yeah, if you feel like somebody here, you wanted to read in about your ex. If you wanted to know, were you going to be able to get your ex back because you left and you wish you hadn't left? No, that's not happening. That person is going to tell you they'd prefer to be single. I see that clearly here. They're pretty much out there flossing and glossing, getting dressed up, making sure they look good, smell good. They're ready to see what's the next experience life has for them. And I don't know who you are, but that could totally be between a water sign and a fire sign. I see that energy here. Now, if you have this King of Wands energy person over there and they are more in a higher vibration experience, I see this playing out a different way, okay? This person is more naturally intuitive, and it's like their subconscious programming is already set to abundance. And so this is somebody who really sees it in everywhere. And they just keep moving towards it. They just keep moving towards more and more and more. I heard this is a type of person that everybody wants to give gifts to. People be looking at, well, what can I do to enhance that beauty? What can I do to grow more of it? I want to grow more of that energy. I love that. So this is how this person is with stuff. They're very successful. I heard they're very successful. This person is very successful. They're very successful because this person knows their intuition and they know what to go towards and what not to go towards. And they honor and respect that intuition so strong that it always takes them to a level up. They don't worry about what they don't know because they know that when they need to know and it's time to do, they're going to know exactly what to do. Until then, they just keep their eyes on the prize. I heard they keep their eyes on the prize. They keep their trunk up. Keep your head up. Yes, they do. Yeah, this is this person. Interesting. That's their energy. And if that's their energy in the higher vibrational energy, and this is your energy over here. So let's look at your energy the same way. In a lower vibrational energy, we're going to start there just like we did up there. In a lower vibrational energy, you could try to really get people to do what you want based off of emotional manipulation. Okay, this could be with the King of Cups and the Temperance energy. This is where somebody tries to make themselves happy by determining what other people are going to do using, sadness and crying and trying to get somebody to pity them. Also, on the other extreme, this could be somebody who throws fits, who don't have no fucking self-control, who any little emotional thing sets them off and they're like a firecracker. So if you're any of those, this lower vibrational energy here is for you. Now, don't worry about it. If that's where you're at, I heard don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, really? You're telling me not to worry? What I'm saying is everything serves a purpose. Everything serves a purpose. So with you, what you're looking for, you're angry because, and you're pissed off, or so the manipulative one, there's two things that they got going on in their head that is just, if that's you, you're off the wall with that shit. You know you ain't right. You keep doing this shit again. And I heard, and watch out, because your past will catch up to you with the Six of Cups and Magician. If you're the manipulative one, where you go in and you just try to really just play on people's emotions and get them to sympathize with you and take pity on you and woe is me, come and rescue me type of shit. And watch out, because the past will catch up to you, because they watching and they know when you're out here manipulating folks, because you playing these brain games with people. This is also like promising folks you're gonna do some shit you ain't never gonna do and all that stuff. That watch out for that shit. It comes back to you. What you put out comes back to you. Now in the one where you tend to get really angry, you could be asking yourself, what is the deal with me? I hate getting that angry. I remember when I was having those conversations with myself, those internal feelings, internal thoughts, right? That I really couldn't really talk to nobody about when I was feeling them. Just like, I don't understand, why am I always getting so angry all the time? Well, there's a couple of things in you. These 10 of Swords, these are still talking about two different ideas, beliefs, whatever, vows, promises. I don't know what this is. This is something that's been going round and around your head, and it is there. But listen, here's the thing. You keep trying to rethink it and rework it, and it is not coming back to life. It is not going to come out another way. No matter how many ways you try to see it another way, it is not coming out another way. So I heard you need to just let that go. You just need to let that go. Yeah, you get angry. Okay, so here somebody says, so I shouldn't try to not be angry no more? Well, pretty much, yeah. They're saying if that's one of these 10 of Swords for you, is that you're all constantly trying to not be angry? Well, you're focused on being angry, so you're going to be angry. It's not going to work. If your focus is on finding your pleasure, that's what. So if this is you, maybe this is work and home makes you angry, and I don't want to be mad about work at home, and I'm always mad about work and home, and how can I not be mad about working home? I'm still focused on being mad about working home. So there's automatically this self-image in that about you being mad. You're going to fucking be mad. Whatever this 10 of Swords is, this is just the example they're giving me. And it's like, if you want to know how to do what you're wanting to do, but expressing the opposite of, because the universe does not speak and come here and go there. It's, if you're trying to say, no, go away, it must exist because you've acknowledged its presence. If you want it to not be present, the first thing you got to do is take your attention and put it any fucking where else. And this is what it's saying here. Put it on pleasure, honey, because they're showing me the 6 of Cups from the Hermetic Tarot, where the 6 of Cups is called the Lord of Pleasure, honey. So they're saying, yes, that's what you're going to discover, is there's going to be a lot more benefit if you would say, I'm going to find a way to be happy at work today. I'm going to find a way to be happy at work, at home today, or at least maybe not even be happy. I'm just going to be chill. I'm just going to be quiet. Maybe I just be quiet. Maybe your big problem is you start saying some shit and then you wish you had shut up because it started like a whole shit, but you ain't telling them that, because that would affect, the way they see you. And you got to be, I heard large and in charge. You got to be large and in charge. Okay. I see that energy here. If you're the King of Wands who's dealing with this King of Cups, let's talk about that. We're going to talk about that. If you're this King of Cups is dealing with this King of Wands, let's talk about that. We're going to go over to our members only extended to do that. So if you got to this point, put I'm a finisher. If you're a member, refresh. Come back for the link if you need to. I'm going to go ahead and add to this, and we're going to dig deeper into this and see, from how these two energies are interacting, these two energies are interacting right now. We're going to put some cards across the middle I see here. Anyway, so yeah, if you don't have a membership and you would like to consider membership, I would love to offer that to you. Oh my goodness. I love that the channel is building, so I love that you keep coming back. And yeah, I'll see you over there. If you need me before then, you already know what to do, right? It's right there on the screen. All right. So with all that being said and done, until next time, sending you so much love and peace and happiness. And I'm out.